Kids, today is Tips Tuesday, and we're doing another collaboration with my good friend Sam Yanella. Take it away, Sam.
Hey kids, it's Tips Tuesday. So today I'm giving you a beginner's guide on how to unicycle. Alright, let's do this. Tips Tuesday. Step number 1, buying a unicycle. This part's pretty easy. I got mine on Amazon. You are gonna want to pick the proper size, however, based on your height. I'm lanky as a fucking Kong, so I got a 24-inch. If you want the shorter side, go for the 20-inch. If you want a 13, well, you probably shouldn't be on my channel. But if you are, go for the 16-inch. They're generally only around $60 or $70, mostly because they're basically just a wheel and a seat, so that's a plus. Step number 2, assembly. Okay, you can probably do this part on your own. They give you directions in the box, so I'm not going to waste your time with this. However, you do want to make sure your pedals are on the correct way. If you put them on backwards, it could make it so they unscrew while you're riding. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Step number 3, mounting. Kids, a unicycle is like a woman. It's not hard to get to know a good unicycle, especially if you've got lots of money. But if you want to mount it, that's still going to require some skill on your part. In my experience, however, I've found that those things that are hardest to mount are oftentimes the most rewarding. You see this tricycle? This tricycle's a whore. It has a poor relationship with its father, and it does not deserve your respect. Unicycles, that's where the real men play. Here's how you do it. First off, find something to hold on to. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Could be a car, or a trash bin, or Jay Leno's chin. I use my basement's low ceiling. If you can reach yours, I highly recommend it. Next, rotate the wheel so that one pedal is at the bottommost point. That's where your first foot's gonna go. Once you got all your weight on that foot, put the other one into place. As you do so, you will find yourself being placed upon the seat. Now guys, remember how I said a unicycle is like a woman? Well, forget that for a moment, because you want your junk to have as little involvement with the unicycle as possible. Remember in middle school you learned about levers? Well, you're gonna want to use your taint as a fulcrum on the seat in order to maintain your balance. Too far back, you're gonna fall over. Too far forward, you're just gonna castrate yourself. So be careful. Step number 4, riding. Okay, remember my woman metaphor? That's back on. When you're riding a unicycle, you require great balance, as well as a steady rhythm. Also, you're probably not going to last too long your first few times, just FYI. If you prefer, you can deflate your tires a little when you're first learning, cause a flabby unicycle might not let you go as fast, but they're certainly easier to ride. Anyway though, riding a uni is a lot like riding a bike, except instead of just balancing on your left-right axis, you gotta worry about your front-back axis as well. So you want a bike, you want to turn right, you lean right, right? Same with every direction on a unicycle. If you want to go forward, in addition to pedaling, you gotta lean forward. For your first few goes, you're probably gonna want to hold on to something. This ain't called a crash course for nothing. Fortunately with the uni, it's very easy to dismount whenever things go wrong. Out of hundreds of failures, I personally only ever landed face first around 2 or 3 times. Above all, keep practicing. Eventually, kids, you'll be like that stupid-ass frog meme that everybody hates. And remember, riding a uni is like riding half a bike. You only half forget. Sure.
Oh, you guys are back alright. Save that for later. Alright. Okay, so what have we learned today, kids? A uni is like half a bike. You only half forget. You gotta deflate the tires for your first few tries, and riding a uni is much like riding a woman. And, those things that are hardest to mount are the most satisfying. Anyways, kids, that was Tips Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed. Now, let's have a commercial break. In the Dapper Chick merch store, we have one item. Do you want to see what that item is? We have a Frank the Teddy plush. If you haven't seen him in a video, that's because the video was taken off of YouTube. I'm going to use the first one we ever made. He's actually posable like an action figure. I'm going to take him and use him for a new video because the old one got taken off of YouTube because it was a little bit inappropriate. Yeah, even for this channel. Sammy Nella, if he cusses, that's not on me. He just sends me those clips he makes. Yeah. So don't sue me for him. Alright, anyways, goodbye, Frank. Come on, let's go film that new video. Just kidding, we also have two types of hats. I don't know if they've got here yet. They're either getting here today or tomorrow. We're going to sell them. Go to the link in the description to see them. One is a fireplace, it lights up. And one is Santa on a unicorn in space. It lights up too. Anyways, goodbye, kids.